We have a very long tradition in cooperation with our local universities for almost 60 years, and 15 years ago we decided to change some actions in our common cooperation, and the decision was to take the students more in our common cooperation, because we want to give them opportunity to work during the summer with us, to give them opportunity to learn what is really industrial environment and what does it means researching in industrial environment. We give them opportunity to work with us on our topics of interest, and we started with 31 students, give them a chance to learn what is real industrial environment, and we grow up through these 15 years to many students, executing almost 400 projects, from which we made a lot of prototypes that are used in our products or customer solutions. It was 250 mentors that helps the students to really understand what is the industrial environment and how to work in these industrial related projects. And 1/3 of these students are our current employees, and that is a great success of our common activity.
I work for Ericsson Nikola Tesla for more than 10 years now as a research engineer. I started working for Ericsson as a student back in 2003. I work on a summer camp project that was done in cooperation with the University of Zagreb and CERN. I worked on a project that was related to multi-platform visualizations. And basically, after I graduated, I got a full-time job at Ericsson. And since then, I continue my post-graduation studies. I worked on many projects. Most of them were research projects. I also worked as a summer camp mentor. My work includes various things. I work as a developer, also work as a system design to team leading and project management. Currently I'm working on EU related projects from the area of Internet of Things. These projects are done in cooperation with many European organizations, from research organization and industry. Job is very challenging, but it's at the same time very interesting. You meet and work with a lot of interesting people. And basically all started back in summer camp more than 10 years ago.
Today, summer camp is almost a whole year project. It started in February with a collection of proposals for projects, then continue in April and May with the selection of best students from Croatian and neighboring country universities. The majority of activities happens in July, August and September, and we finally finished summer camp in October with the final documentation. In the last few years we hosted more than 150 students which worked in more than 50 projects. During the course of the summer camp we collect feedback from students, and we are trying to improve the summer camp activities on weekly and also on yearly basis. After the summer camp, we are trying to stay in touch with all students that participated in the camp by offering them opportunity to extend knowledge and getting extra experience and work with us in student projects. Also, they are actually all invited to apply for a job in Ericsson Nikola Tesla and to be our colleagues in future.
The first time I heard about Ericsson Nikola Tesla summer camp was last year when my colleague, who was also a last year's participant, told me that she experienced one of the best ways to acquire knowledge and assure employability skills. So I was really intrigued and I wanted to find out something more about this, and I thought about my own application, what took me to the path of coming to a summer camp. Now I'm the part of the project team Mini Evolve beside my hardworking teammates Azra and Antonia, and we are very proud to say that we made a good team which is capable of solving any kind of problem by merging all knowledge and skills all of us three have. So we found out that any obstacle is insignificant if we really have a will to do that and spread our horizons. I've learned a lot about new technologies and concepts I've never faced before, and I'm very satisfied because of that, and being a part of summer camp was definitely worthwhile for me. So I have to say that having such a reference in your CV opens many doors and makes you worth more.
Cooperation between industry and academia is essential for both parties because we are dependent on each to other. If we want to survive in today's working environment, it's very important that industry is dependent on the students that will come and start to be our employees. But on the other side, it's very important that also academia understand what really industry needs, because they give the students opportunity to work together with us. Summer camp is a very great opportunity for both of these parties to make a common understanding in between them and give the opportunity to students to really establish their position in the industrial environment. During the summer camp, we have a great opportunity to establish cooperation with 15 local faculties and 5 faculties from abroad. It is a great success also for this summer camp and a great proof of concept of possibility of cooperation in between industry and academia.
As a student, I participated in 2 summer camps, the one in 2002 and the one in 2003. This made a great impact on my professional experience and knowledge in at least 3 ways. Firstly, for me, working in summer camp was the first major step from theory to practice. Having the ability to work in a research and development environment and tackling real-life problems from their analysis over design and implementation to their evaluation. Secondly, summer camp provided me with a live experience of working in industrial environment, working with Ericsson products, and also sharing everyday activities related to project preparation, monitoring, and reporting. Thirdly, and most importantly, having the ability to work on topics related to R&D projects strengthened my decision to pursue a PhD and work in a vibrant world of research. And now, after more than 10 years, after graduating and obtaining my Master of Science and PhD degrees, in 2014 I became an assistant professor at the University of Zagreb, Faculty of Electrical Engineering and Computing. During that period, I had the opportunity to come back to summer camp once again, this time as a student supervisor, which helped me sharpen my mentoring and supervising skills. Now I will need them more than ever.
The partnership between Faculty of Electrical Engineering and Computing of the University of Zagreb and Ericsson Nikola Tesla sets a positive example of a long-term successful collaboration between academia and industry. Over the years, our cooperation has taken various forms, from research projects to activities with students. So looking back to the beginnings of summer camp, that's exactly how it started, to include students in our joint research activities and projects. Looking back to the beginnings of summer camp in 2001, that's exactly how it started, with the motivation to include students in our research activities. Over the years, this concept has broadened in both scope and size to include different technology-related topics and multidisciplinary topics as well. So the key benefit for our students is to get real working experience on real projects in real teams in a leading ICT company in Croatia. It's also worth mentioning that students also receive European credit transfer system credits for the participation in the summer camp. In overall, over these 15 years, summer camp has by far exceeded all our expectations that we had for this event.
This year, summer camp is going to be finished very soon. We will collect feedback from all participants, including students, mentors and organizers. And based on that experience, we will try to make summer camp in the future years even better. So please expect more exciting projects in the future.